Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3 and we are currently in the base of the guild. So we're looking for Nine Fingers. And yeah, the Zhentarim are also here somewhere. Oh, this is technically part of the sewers. Look at that. Okay.
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But toss me a few coppers, and I'll shoot you a saucy wink across the bar.
Hand over some coins.
Very kind of you, sir. I'll be dedicating the next keening elven ballad to you. You look like the type to enjoy one.
Saucy.
You won't find much fun here today. Guildmasters batten down the hatches till the Stone Lord problem's dealt with.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Good talk.
You can get near anywhere in the city from here without seeing daylight. Once you don't mind the tangy smell of sewer.
Look now, the Guildmaster's little hunt is bringing all sorts of new faces out of the woodwork.
Do you hear the Harpers were half wiped out? We should be sticking the last of their bleeding hearts stellar guarding this place.
The Guild's no army, however tough they act. Just 20 different thieving crews come to hide behind Nine Fingers' skirts.
Uniform's a bit patchy, I know. I was Flaming Fist. But the writing's on the wall there. The Steel Watch will be snatching up our contracts in no time.
Okay, coiled rope. There's a fight down there. We remember this. Let's see. How do I get there? Overhead at the Elf Song, two human men, middle-aged, nondescript in appearance, both brown-haired, bearded of average build. The first, you've heard of this so-called emperor, haven't you? The second, still main talks of nothing else. The first, have you met him? The second, I don't even know if he's a him. It could be anyone. The first, anything is more like it. The second, I don't partake in such silly rumors. The first, nor I. I'd just like to meet them, whoever it is. My own little throne over here, next to my opulent chests.
Go on. Technically, I'm supposed to be on watch.
Technically.
Bit of a letdown, this place.
Maybe that's why this Stone Lord is pushing so hard. He wants Keen's underroads all to himself.
Good talk?
I know times are tough.
Hi.
But this crowd could mingle a bit, eh? We're all on the same side.
She's cute. We'll probably have to kill her, but...
Don't give me that squinty side eye like all those paranoid guildies.
Nine Fingers is well respected in the Zhentarim. If the Stone Lord's pressing in on her territory, we're here to help.
I have business with the Zhentarim.
That's so. Go on then. Entertain me. The guild hall isn't much fun these days.
This cargo is yours?
Look at you. There was a mention of a shipment on the way. The ones who were supposed to carry this are already dead. Better you don't ask. New Zhentarim leadership in the city. But your deal was with the Zhentarim themselves, and you delivered. Here. I hope it's generous enough. We've just landed a guild contract, after all.
What'd they give us? Nope, I'd rather open it. I'd rather open it.
That's so. Go on then. Entertain me.
The pride of the gate.
I have no idea what's in this. But that definitely wasn't. Whatever they gave me, it may have just been money, but... Okay, there's 3 items in it. A flask that can hold friends and foes, likely to make the former the latter. Oh, okay. So here's the thing. At this point, it's like impossible to completely to not see everything in this game. Like, it's impossible not to get spoiled on some things in this game just because, you know, you open TikTok for 1 second, you're gonna see something crazy on TikTok, right? I think I know what this does. I think I know what this is. I didn't know where it came from, but now I think I know. Okay. I think I'm gonna show you all.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you all this.
What the hell? There was a creature trapped inside.
Yeah, it's got a spectator inside of it. We have a summonable spectator. Of course, it will attack us just like it'll attack anybody else, but still, in the right situation, that could be pretty damn good. That could be pretty damn good. Now that we've opened it, I wonder if we talk to the Zhentarim again and tell them that we opened it, if they'll get
No one
pissed.
back home will ever believe this.
The Black Company cares. Just so happens that we charge too.
How does the guild feel about you pressing in on their territory?
Missed the welcome parade, did you? Hugging, tears. It was just lovely. True, we've been better liked in towns we bloody conquered, but it's hard to blame Nine Fingers. On top, undisputed for years. Then you have to call the likes of us in to protect you from some shithead calling himself Stone Lord. I'd be embarrassed too.
Whatever the Zhentarim's business with Nine Fingers, I have my own to conduct.
That's so. Go on then. Entertain me. The guild hall isn't much fun these days.
This cargo is yours.
No, mate. That can't be right. See, No one would be dumb enough to open Zhentarim cargo. But I don't fancy reporting a botched shipment. And I doubt you fancy dying on the rack, so... What shipment?
Okay. Okay, fair enough, girl. I'm still probably gonna kill you in a bit, but, you know. That's neither here nor there. You've got some time to live yet. Bugbear?
I have something to ask.
Don't mind the ladies' court. Just a game we play. Figuring how we'll kill you if you cross 9 fingers.
Alright, ladies. Step on me, please. I mean, what?
Bare hands. Bare hands.
Yeah. Good talk.
A charm, of course. And then you'll do it yourself.
Okay, this is the game. Gotcha, I understand now. Bare hands is how they're gonna kill me.
Don't mind the ladies.
No distractions, mate. 9 Fingers has me watching over Pierre Priss here. Wants our friends in Parliament close with this new Duke making moves.
You did not see me. A peer of the Parliament openly walking the Guildhall would sell a few copies of Baldur's Mouth, I expect.
One of the Vanthampers are one of the targets in the upper city. Apparently it's not her, though.
What's the point in paying the Guild for protection when they've pulled back all their crews? There's a bloody army coming!
Careful around the Steel Watch. The old guard gave thieves a slap on the wrist, but those bolted bastards will rip off the whole damn arm.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum Prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer?
Got any goss?
Around here, silence is golden, mate. Best remember that. Now, what can I get you? Beverages of distinction, or in some cases, extinction, if you ain't careful. How you feeling today? Lucky?
Sure, let's see the liquor list. Drunken Cloth. While drunk, you have advantage on Constitution saving throws and you gain temporary hit points equal to your Constitution modifier at the start of your turn.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Okay, a door that takes us into the rest of the sewers.
What, Lady AQ still playing that game? I don't have one ready.
Okay, Uktar and 9 Fingers Keen. Okay, she kind of looks like Yennefer, so she's kind of fine, honestly. Oh no.
Let's see.
Devil's Fee Observer's Report. Note from Himberlew, a street beggar employed by the guild as a spy on activity at the Devil's Fee Antiquity Shop. The report concludes with the following. Though the majority of my report concerns the visits of well-known patriarchs to Helsik's establishment, aristocrats who might be blackmailed to keep such visits secret, there was another visitation that I feel should not be overlooked. The arms dealer Gortash, along with a known Ballist leader, met yesterday with Helsik for a considerable period. Upon leaving the shop, I overheard Gortash to remark, "What did I tell you? If Helsik can get us into the House of Hope, she can get us into Mephistar too. And that's when they went and got the crown. Okay. A scented letter on the ornate stationery of Baldur Gate's premier bank, the Counting House. Guildmaster, we are delighted to inform you that we have just taken delivery of a special deposit box constructed and charmed exactly to your specifications. We eagerly await the arrival of the promised goods into our vault and the fulfillment of your order. In highest esteem, Rakath Glitterbeard, Fellowship of Financiers. A hasty note slashes across the bottom of the page, in a different hand, marked for return delivery. Shite code, Glitterbeard. Don't bother. When we kill the Stone Lord, I want the whole damn city to know who did it.
The Stone Lord plans to rob the Counting House, and Nine Fingers means to trap him there.
Okay. Until we meet the leaders of both of these institutions, we don't really want to make enemies of either.
A hot one, I think.
File under Diabolist. Okay. Kingpins. Take note of the Diabolist Hellsick at the Devil's Fee, a person valuable to know if you need information on infernal matters, for example when blackmailing a target with a fear of devils and the Diabolic. The rumor is that this Diabolist has even opened a transplanar portal to the Hells for Gortash back in his organized crime days. Useful knowledge if you want to terrorize someone by threatening to send them to Avernus.
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Ooh, she's dangerous. She's scary.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, unkillable Tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him.
My fame precedes me. That, or you've been spying on me.
Whichever one gives you the most comfort. The Guild is this city's first and last line of defense. It's only natural that we watch the gates for anyone interesting. I'd say you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends.
Enemy of my enemy. You can help a companion of mine who needs information, Jaheira. I forgot that she wanted to talk to her.
I wasn't surprised to learn you two had fallen in together. I could make a guess at what she needs from me too. Bring her here. Whatever questions she has, she'll want to hear the answers directly from me. So,
fair enough.
Remind her to pay an old friend a visit, would you?
An old friend, huh? This isn't a previous character, is it? She looks like she might be human, so she probably wouldn't have the long life that Jaheira has. Probably wouldn't have been alive during Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 then. We'll check her stats, see if she's like a half-elf or something. Just need to look at her ears, probably. Okay, I'll bring her here.
Until then.
Can't even see her ears. Her hair's too long. Yeah, she's a human. Okay.
Let's talk. Are you sure? The blade and...
Yes?
Tell her about the encounter with Nine Fingers.
Ha. The Guildmaster wishes to see us, does she? Better we call on her home than she on ours. Lead, then. As you wish.
Okay, you get Sunbeam.
You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the
Grandmother?
wilderness, I made an offering at Kellenvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did
that
not know
literal?
I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
Oh, I'm terribly sentimental.
No, can't be literal.
Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you.
I mean, you already know I'm a friend of Jahira's.
How nice. You won't find many of those in my guild hall.
We won't tax your hospitality too long, Nine Fingers. I'm searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least.
I'm sorry, come
I
again?
gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. The Stone Lord.
Lies.
Wait. So... what makes you think he's joined the Absolute? Maybe he just doesn't like thieves.
Aye, I considered that. But there's a pattern to his strikes. An intent. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush, tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jahira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone.
We killed Ketheric Thorm. You know this. We can handle this. Trust us.
I don't let trust tie my hands. That's why I sit in this very fine office. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jahira, well...
So is the implication that Minsk is the Stone Lord?
My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jahira.
Now, there's more going
Have a
on.
rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose 2 of its heroes in one day.
Oh, I don't really have a lead on where that attack is taking place.
Keep the Harper out of trouble. Just because I don't want to kill her, doesn't mean I won't. Beyond that, be welcome. Be merry. Is there something you require of a humble guildmaster?
I hate that I find her attractive, but I do. Which thugs are these? Are these the ones that we killed outside of the city? Near the docks? If so, maybe I don't want to bring it up. I ran into some of your thugs, the Rivington Rats.
Oh. Did you enjoy the encounter?
They seem like upstanding citizens.
Bottom-feeding bruisers, I think you mean. But it takes thugs to keep order outside the walls. The Fist only go there for good, lawless fun. The Rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash. All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly, so I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. It's a noose.
We're not done discussing Minsk. You should call off your ambush.
No begging? Not even a snotty little please? It's almost like you don't know who you're talking to. The order's been given. It's done. So I hope you know another tune, because I am getting bored of this one.
Well, what can I do to help?
Keep me from having to kill the Harper. Which means keeping out of the Guild's way, all right? Wonderful.
She's very condescending. Why do I need the Guild exactly? I've been doing pretty well enough without you so far.
You have. But don't be so quick to bat away a helping hand. You find few enough of them in this city. The Flaming Fist can be bought. The Harpers are scattered, and the Parliament of Peers, well, they're just generally too inbred to be useful. The Absolute's at our gate, and the Guild are the only ones truly standing against it. Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab.
Okay. You and Jahira are not pairing. How do you know one another?
We've crossed paths over the years. Two hands trying to steer the city. Just not always in the same direction. Oh, I can't stand Harpers as a rule, but Jahira's the exception. She's only really half a Harper at most.
You mean that as a compliment? I am sure.
The same way I'm not just the lowly thief, vagabond, and murderer the Watch and Peers would paint me as. I happen to be a fine singer, too.
I noticed the mercenaries in your hall. Since when does the Guild work with the Zhentarim?
We don't. The Zhentarim work for me. Time was I'd charge the bastards double if I let them into my hall at all, but times change. The Guild is many things, but it's not an army. If the Absolute keeps pushing in on our territory, then I need a little weight to push back.
How is it that you know so much about the cult of the Absolute and its leaders?
Simple enough. After Jahira warned me and then disappeared, I went nosing into the cult for myself. I could bore you with the details. How I found evidence of Gortash's projects, traced him to Orin the Red, and made a safe bet there was some dried-out old necromancer to round out the three. Because it's always the dead, bloody three. Has been half-gods who can't help but make their irrelevance everyone else's problem.
Damn, that's some strong shit talk. I like it. There's more to it than just the dead three, though.
Oh.
It's a big part of it, but...
You've got some juicy little tidbit I haven't heard yet.
Do we tell her? I'm gonna tell her. Might be a mistake, but tell her everything. The enslaved elder brain, the astral prism, you.
Huh. It seems that my intelligence on you was patchy at best. That's annoying.
Annoying. That's it, huh?
Don't pout. For a brief second, I did weigh the odds on killing you. But if there's a tainted elder brain slopping around below my city, I think we need one another more than ever. So, as long as you can keep a lid on what's growing inside you, we're allies. Until you can't, and we're not. Simple enough, I reckon. Now, war to be fought. You need anything?
I mean, I can see a situation where we have to kill her, but also there could be an opportunity for her to help us in the final fight, too. Seems like Jaheira has an uneasy alliance with her, so...
There's little point in pressing Nine Fingers further. She means what she says. But we swore no vows. She won't tell us where to find Minsk. Someone else in her guild hall will. We need to be swift.
Okay, where do you suggest we begin?
I suppose we must greet the local wildlife. Guildhall is awash with ale-scented gossip at the best of times. These days, they have nothing but the Stone Lord to talk about.
Okay.
Ask it. Speak. Ask it.
You fought in the Temple of Baal before. Would you be able to find it again?
You speak of a battle more than a century past. Baal's minions led us through a maze in the Undercity, older than Baldur's Gate itself. We paid little mind to the path ahead, let alone how we might return, or that we would return at all. Still, the Undercity shifts. We might search down there. Or better yet, find a ballast to lead us.
Okay. So, we need to talk to people some more around here, it sounds like.
Knife.
Okay, where did Uktar go?
Someone's vintage Moonshae Zinfandel collection. But it looks like a lot of the bottles have gone missing.
What? Lady AQ still playing that game?
Bare hands.
A charm, of course.
Oh. Okay, that's just the other side of that door.
No distractions, mate.
You did not see me.
See anything you like? Let's talk price. Careful around the steel watch.
What's the point in paying the guild for protection when...
I wonder if Maul will tell us something.
What are you having? Beverages of distinction. What are you having? Around here, silence is golden, mate.
Don't mind the lady's court.
It's Uktar.
There's Uktar.
See anything you like? Let's talk price. See anything of yours?
You are not known to me. For supplies, seek the bugbear. To trade trinkets, the fetcher's brats. I am Uktar, duly elected guild bursar, and I will not have my time wasted.
Oh, is that what Nine Fingers was doing earlier? Wasting guild time with this Stone Lord business?
You might say so. I could not possibly comment.
I sense there is no love lost between the two of you.
I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make?
The quicker I deal with the Stone Lord, the quicker Nine Fingers gets back to business.
I have not come so far by indulging in petty disputes. But I am open to transactions of mutual benefit. I am interested in gaining access to vaults beneath the counting house. I'd pay well for keys to those vaults, provided said vaults are not emptied prematurely, of course. I suspect that what you seek might also be found beneath the counting house. I tell you this only as a matter of mutual interest.
She plans to ambush Minsk at the counting house. But what the hells would he want there?
What you do with that information is a matter for yourself. Now, back to the vault keys. Do we have business to conduct? Until you do, then.
Interesting. Okay, we got some leads then. Counting house. We haven't found any new leads on Duke Ravengard. Okay. That's what we need to do then. Not sure how we get down there. Oh, right there. Cool.
That's curious.
Guildmaster's buried worse than any fucking stone.
Anything of use?
Gotta find the right pixel. There we go.
Bet that will fit in my bag.
It's my poutine. Okay.
No, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we?
Aren't we?
Greetings, citizen.
for Logir's fireworks. Once it's lit, you commit.
Fair enough.
12, 13, 14. Oh, rats, I'm short.
Fireworks never hurt anyone. That's just what grown-ups say to make us not want to play with them.
Sure.
Quality of journalism's pure toilet too these days. Can't believe they didn't even interview these folks they're trashing.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Whoops. Meant to read that. Dear Mr. Sonshaw, the next batch of teddy bears is ready for collection at my place. Please inform me when the next shipment of supplies is ready for me. I have the next batch of bears ready to be stuffed. This has to do with, yeah, the teddy bears with bombs in them. I hope you're proud of yourself, Mr. Sonshaw. I've been able to hold a pen in a 10-day thanks to the burns I got from your blasted fireworks. Expect a visit from my lawyers. I'll be seeking full compensation. Letter to Mr. Sonsal. Child's handwriting. Dear Mr. Sonsal, please can we have more colors of fireworks, please? I love fireworks, thank you.
Oof, Karlak and explosives. Not a good mix.
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Gently.
Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Alright, we also need to switch Jaheira back out. So let's do that real quick.
The Count... Minsk must have a way in. But he's never had much use for coin beyond whatever sharp steel it could buy. There must be something in the vaults the Great Chosen are after. All the more reason to get there. Swiftly.
Why do you know of the Stone Lord?
Only what we heard from Keen. He seems to have sprung up while we were out in the Shadowlands. The Stone Lord she described sounds nothing like Minsk. As for the name, well, a bad joke perhaps. The time of troubles ended almost a century and a half ago. I weathered the years between with all the elven grace you have no doubt come to expect. But do you know how Minsk, a human, passed those years? I'll give you a hint. They named him the Beloved Ranger. No? It was a statue, dedicated to one of the city's lost heroes. Only it was that hero, Minsk, frozen in stone for a century, and freed, the story goes, in the city's hour of need.
Interesting. Did he actually get turned to stone in the events of one of the games, or is that just something that happened in between them? Ah, Stone Lord. That's a little on the nose.
Yeah, for Minsk it is downright subtle. He shrugged at the whole affair. I still don't know how he came to be petrified.
Okay, there's our answer. I don't even know.
The few occasions I visited his monument, well...
That's weird.
I took it as a moment for reflection. To think of old friends, and the fight I had to continue in their name. And during all my self-serious brooding, that big, dumb, insufferable buffoon was staring me in the face.
You have to admit, it's a little funny.
Ha! That was Minsk's feeling too. Perhaps I shouldn't be working so hard to bring you two together. You're sure?
I'm sure.
Later, then.
Minsk, the Great Ranger. He's alive and infected. Else, we need to act. That's the spirit.
So, the Stone Lord is Minsk, Jaheira's old acquaintance. Painfully small world at times.
Come for a chat?
Just wanted to look at Devil Mommy for a second. No particular reason.
Minsk is the Stone Lord. Jaheira's friend doesn't sound so friendly after all.
Something more is going on.
Minsk is working for the cult. Damn. He must have been tadpoled, or
Yeah,
worse.
that could have happened,
The
actually.
real Minsk would never join up with the goddamned Absolute. Maybe we can help him. The prism, right? He should shut that tadpole up. If he doesn't kick our butts first. It's kind of his thing.
Sounds like we're not the only ones tracking down this Minsk fellow. Let's hope Nine Fingers' bounty doesn't attract too much competition.
So, this Stone Lord is the legendary Minsk. And a newly minted cultist, no less. Are we sure we want to find him before Nine Fingers does? I doubt he'll be pleased to see us.
What? What just... How much time did we lose? When was my last... It's somewhere in the guild. I don't know what the fuck just happened. This might have been before we talked to Uktar. Shouldn't take us long to catch back up, though.
Like? Let's talk price. See anything of yours? No,
But that was weird.
What's up for discussion?
Oh. I need not love to serve. What you do with that information is a matter for... Until you...
The counting house. More bastion than bank, I'm afraid. There must be something in the vaults the Great Chosen are after. Oh, but no? If you... Enduring all myself... Ha! That was Minsk's feeling too. Ask it.
Breathe deep and move.
Yes? You're sure?
So, the Stone Lord is...
Minsk, the Great... That's...
Okay, we'll just clear these dialogues. Then we'll be caught up and we'll, go back over there. See what's up at the fireworks shop.
Sounds like we're not the only...
So, are we sure?
Anything of yours? No, you didn't.
There's what, like a ring down? Like we didn't get anything interesting down there other than like a ring, and so I'm not gonna worry about that.
Let's see what this does.
The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we?
What is going on here?
Hey, shh. All right, look at me. It's gonna be okay. Oh, shit.
I got lost. And then when I found Mummy and Daddy again, they wouldn't get up. I shouldn't have run away. I'm sorry.
Shit, dude.
Oh, poor kid found his parents like this. It's a tragedy, yeah. But it's not like we can look after him.
Why are you being so shady, bro?
Interview these folks they're trashing.
Little unfound his folks gutted. Didn't see it happen though, thank the gods. City's home to some proper sick bastards.
Okay.
I'm not. I just don't want to get in trouble, that's all.
My faith protects me.
Kid's gonna need a family no matter what.
The corpse remains.
Neither of them, huh?
The corpse.
Damn.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Did you want something?
Okay, it seems like talking to somebody clears that whenever I start glowing.
Pipes are looking a little rusted.
I shouldn't have run away.
Alright, well, I don't think there's anything we can do for the kid. Shit.
Not critical.
One day
Sorry,
we'll catch
kid.
a break.
Just in case there's any kind of flags on reading any of these. We'll make sure that we actually read them. Okay. Let's save. See if we can actually have a conversation before any kind of fight breaks out.
Explosives. Not a good mix.
Faces, hands, and eyebrows. How do we protect them?
Watch for wind direction. Put on your gloves. And a light at arm's length.
Very good. And what does Uncle Falogir always say?
Once it's lit, you commit.
Excellent! Now remember, Falogir's fireworks accepts no liability for singed nails, toasted eyelashes, loss of limbs, scalded torsos, or blown off heads. Now, you there.
Jesus
What
Christ,
can I
stop
do for
stealing
you?
the kids, bro.
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. He has a tadpole.
Aha! A fellow friend of Gortash. Praise the Absolute. I have a special sample, available just for you, if you wish. Very good. Browse responsibly now.
Interesting. 3d6, huh?
Remember, and if it's not a firework, have you tried? Or perhaps the delicate simplicity of a perfectly crafted torch is more to your taste.
I hate that if you don't do some of the dialogues right away, you don't get them back afterwards. It's one of the things that I found irritating a couple of times, but with how good this game is, like, there really hasn't been that many irritations, but that's one of the ones that's popped up just a couple of times.
How about I buy the firework?
As you were.
Call like an explosive.
You feel
I have
Sure,
a
why
special
not?
This one will be very useful against any and all enemies of Gortash.
Like me.
Be sure to be clear of its explosion area.
Thanks for giving it to
Please
me.
enjoy responsibly. And nowhere near this establishment. Is there anything else I can do for you?
There sure is. What else do you do for Lord Gortash?
What else? I don't know what you mean. We're purveyors of smoke powder. Anything that can be lit, flamed, or fired up. Smoke powder is a beautiful mistress. She will not be limited to one form, and she is quite malleable in the right hands. What are you really asking, friend of Gortash?
Gortash sent me to check on your latest order.
I see. Then he must not have received my update. You may bring this message to him. Everything is right on schedule. The next batch will be dispatched within a 10-day. Exceptional quality, if I do say so myself. The Gondians will know it when they see it. I believe that concludes this purchase order. We very much appreciate Lord Gortash's continued honoring of our humble establishment with his custom. Have you tried? Or perhaps the delicate simplicity of a perfectly crafted torch is more to your taste?
You're Philogre.
Heavens no! I'm just the humble proprietor, Avery Sunshall, at your service. Descendant of the great Philogia Sunshall. But you can call me Philogia if you like. Help spread the brand, see? Of course. Browse responsibly. Remember, once it's lit, you can... And if it's not a firework...
We found about half of his corpse. My god. Okay. This seems like it's tied to this, but I don't know if it's updating properly. This didn't result in a fight.
I want to have a word.
Any torches, matches, wizards, or other sources of open flame, keep them unlit, please.
He's a bit of a genius, isn't he? At sales, not fireworks. Of course, it helps to have the only license in town to sell the stuff.
Employees only past this point. You want to buy something? Talk to Mr. Sunshall.
Any spillage
to come here anyway.
my teeth out of the roof
Better luck with a guild.
Where's an apprentice when you need one?
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet? Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
The people.
Arrest the smell.
Man for the job.
You need to change out this barrel suit.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Don't mind if I do. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
I gotta remember to do that with somebody else. With Shadowheart, because I could have kept Cat's Grace on Will.
Let's move.
I keep forgetting that guidance is definitely concentration. Okay, there's a lever back there.
something good here, I hope. Very well. Maybe I need more pockets.
Okay, just in case we find a key, I won't try to unlock that one yet.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Oh, it's a lot of smoke powder. Okay, well, if we need explosive barrels, we know where to find them. Looks like it could be another one. Another hidden door. I don't think it is, but could be.
On the prowl. Checking things out.
Let's get going.
A hero at heart. As one does.
All right, what now? Swift as my feet can carry me.
Defender of the people.
No time to rest.
A hero at heart. I'll see what I can do.
What to do?
Okay. That's kind of what I expected, is it would go back outside. Ooh, good. Another teleport spot.
Ah, you look like someone who can probably read. Can I interest you in a copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette? Please buy one.
Well, I guess we need to, do we know Sylphie? Are you one of the kids from, You're selling broadsheets now, Sylphie.
We're all doing our bit. Better than sitting around waiting for the gates to open. It's a really good paper, though. No spelling mistakes in it or anything.
Was this one of the refugee kids? I don't remember. Yeah, he is. Okay. Where's Maul? Did she make it to the city, too?
Oh, she's very busy. I think she's made new friends in the city. I'm going to join her there when the gates open.
You do realize you're inside of the city, right? I feel like maybe Sylphie was originally supposed to be outside of the gates.
Thank you. My first sale. I can't wait to tell Mole.
Oh. Hell for leather, Tanner, tax, logs, stoke suspicion, cleanse the shadow, curse or carriers, surprise rain of the toads, iron for warm brains or interview with a sentient zombie. Damn, did we miss the one that was supposed to slander our name? We might have. There we go.
God is busy with that patrol.
You can barely make out what the Gazette's printed, Dick. Yeah, I know you. Despite the mouth's shoddy inkwork, I knew it. You're that scoundrel from the latest edition.
Yep, that's me. Okay, I need to find a way to get upstairs.
Tell us what happened.
I wish there was some kind of vertical control you could do. I need to see if there's a way up there.
Steady. Any spillage, and they'll be picking my
The freaking clerk up there, too? What the hell? So I wonder if there's some other part of the quest that will eventually get us access up there.
You're on a critical pipe.
Unless you got hired.
If it breaks, won't blow us up.
Have you tried? Or perhaps the delicate simplicity?
Okay, this is currently a loose end in my book. If I have to come back here eventually and just kill everybody in here to get upstairs, I'll do it.
Maybe a little one, but you have to pay me.
The problem is the only person that we know is bad is this guy, but it's probably likely that many of the people here are working with Gortash.
Gonna need to change out this barrel soon.
Steady. Any spillage,
Who are these folks they're
Okay.
trashing?
My son, he's sick and likely to die. Please, sir.
Ah, don't worry about the smell, citizen. Probably just the drains.
You can smell that, right? Bloody rotten it is.
Okay, maybe something to do with this building we're next to. Is there an entrance? Not there. Interesting, it looks like it's like completely sealed off. What a strange building. Okay, we're gonna figure out how to get in there. Looks like there might actually be a hole down here. But at any rate, we're over time, so we have to end this episode here. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Andy Ford, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Dennis McKinnon, Turkeyfoot 27, Peto Kuto, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.